Such is the intense competition in men's doubles that the pair at the summit has changed 7 times this year. The busy movement in the world standings, especially within the top 20 positions, is clear indication of the rising competitiveness and standard of players emerging in the men's tandem event. Chinese Taipei has 3 pairs in the top 15 and ranked 7th, Li Zhehui and Li Yang lead the charge for the East Asian nation. But take note of their 3rd pair, Lu Ching Yao and Yang He-han, have been a revelation since pairing up a year ago. Last August, in only their 2nd competitive outing, Lu and Yang climbed on top of the podium in Belgium, and the duo has been steadily scaling the charts since that first triumph.
去年底的时候，在
We were paired up in the middle of last year, around the time of the Vietnam Open. We competed in that tournament with the coach's intention to make us a permanent pairing going forward.
有意思要让我们一起搭配的。
After Vietnam, we competed in 3 consecutive international challenge tournaments in Europe in August last year, and we won our first title in our first European stop. That gave us confidence in our new partnership and the potential we could have in the future.
Lu and Yang could not have asked for a better start to their new partnership, and the victory at the Belgian International gave the Chinese Taipei pair the belief that they had the potential to go far in international badminton. And to have immediately followed that up with 2 more titles in Poland and Prague confirmed their belief.
因为那个比赛，彼此的比赛是
Belgium was the first of 3 tournaments we competed in Europe, and winning the first one had given us confidence and belief. It set the wheels in motion for the next 2 triumphs that followed in Europe.
对，所以给我们很大的信心。对，
那时候的想法是。
We really didn't have a lot of expectations except that we wanted to give our partnership a real go. Because it was the post-Olympic period when we got together and there were seniors who had retired, so we thought this could be our chance. So Po-han and I decided to make something of our partnership.
从那时候开始。
2 Grand Prix gold runners-up finishes in India and Thailand at the start of the year saw Lu and Yang soar in the rankings, and in February, the pair broke into the top 20. The budding partnership continued to flourish in 2017, and the pair rose to a career high of number 13 2 weeks ago after finishing 2nd at the US Open.
能打到 GB Gold 的就是冠亚军。
I didn't expect us to reach a final of a Grand Prix gold level tournament so soon. After winning 3 international challenge titles last year, we did set a goal to see if we could get to the final of a higher level tournament, which is Grand Prix gold level competitions. And to achieve our aim in the 2nd tournament of the year, we were very pleased.
所以还蛮兴奋的。
到目前为止，真的。
So far, at this point of the season, we've been hitting our targets earlier than expected. We told ourselves that this year, our aim was to reach the top 20 in the BWF World Rankings. But somehow we've achieved that within 6 months. Nevertheless, it's important for the both of us not to be overconfident and just continue to work hard.
What's fascinating about this pair is that they are continuously making progress, pushing themselves against tougher opponents at top-tier tournaments. Although they have no titles yet to show for this year, they are certainly making big strides at top-level competitions. Lu and Yang had a marvellous week in Australia. They took out world number 1 duo Li Junhui and Liu Yuchen of China in the round of 16, and later advanced to the last 4 of a World Superseries tournament for the first time.
The tournament in Thailand was a Grand Prix gold level event, and after that, we progressed to aim to do well at even higher level competitions, like the World Superseries. Of course, in top-tier tournaments, the standard of badminton and the caliber of players are of a much higher level than what we are used to. So as a pair, we need to get used to that high level of play and competition. Australia is our 6th Super Series, and at every Super Series tournament, we've learned and grown.
Similar to our previous successes, we didn't expect it to progress so fast. Like we didn't expect to win an international title in our second competitive tournament and then be able to finish runners-up at Grand Prix Gold tournaments at the start of the year. And now we've managed to reach the semi-finals of a Super Series. It's all been very encouraging and it spurs us on to achieve more.
Unlike several of the Chinese Taipei shuttlers who will be representing their country at the Summer Universiade during the period of the World Championships, Liu and Yang are heading to Glasgow.
The World Championships clashes with the Summer Universiade held in Taipei. As the top 2 pairs will participate in the University Games, we'll represent Chinese Taipei in Glasgow. Currently, we are focusing on our preparations for the World Championships. This is our first participation at the Worlds, so we don't really have a set target on where we want to reach in the competition. We just want to perform our best and see where that takes us.
This rising pair could very well be the dark horses in men's doubles at the upcoming World Championships. They've shown that they are capable of beating the best in the field. And if Ching Yao and Yang Po-han have a good week in Scotland, some of the top contenders might just be in trouble.